Hello, my beautiful Taurus, and welcome to your January 2024 reading. So, of course, Happy New Year. May all the light and wonder and love be on your way on this 2024 year. Of course, it's a year 8 um, because 2024, and in a year 8, it's our 8th house of inheritance, karma, purification, receiving the result of all of our decisions and perspectives and things like that. So it's going to be an interesting year, that's for sure. And of course, we are also entering Aquarius, leaving Pisces, a lot of change, pivotal year. Okay, so, but you come in the the year in the Four of Pentacles. So here, that can be your, I want things to remain the same way, maybe a bit stubborn. This is when we're holding on to things as they are. But you will notice that here you're holding on to things as they are because there's something that you're missing in the perception. The Queen of Swords in reverse, she's looking at life through, her disappointments, her heartaches, the traumas she went through, and so on. So that sword at that point can hurt her more than be a sword of truth. To decipher what is in front of her. So, and in a way, the universe is saying, as long as you're like this, there's no new beginning here. So, they're gonna push to remedy that. Under the Four of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups on the side. For some of you, it's this, some of you is this, some of you is the concept of receiving a cup of love. What does it mean? What does it mean for me? What are my beliefs associated with a Page of Cup? When it's in a Two of Cup, when it's being shared, when it's being mirrored, we're understanding something that is probably going to help us get out of a status quo in our head about it. Yes, but I want to receive love, but I'm afraid of something here. So I'm stuck in it. And I'm afraid of what exactly? Under our Queen of Swords in reverse, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. So that means that this is so strong that I do not want to hit my Ten of Swords. Really realize what is that deep belief that has betrayed me when it came to receiving a cup of love. And therefore I cannot heal from it. But the universe is going to remedy that with a beautiful little tower with the King of Pentacles. So of course, this is very linked to him. Is all about commitment, is all about support. He would never sacrifice, he would never abandon. He knows how to make life easy, comfortable, and secure. So there are concepts, ideas here. That's why we have a crown on top. Crown, this is how we're managing sovereign of our mind. The divine is clicking that out because it's wrong. It's saying, hey, Taurus, you're seeing things, you're perceiving things wrongly when it comes to a King of Pentacles here. You're holding on to something that needs to crumble because it's giving you the wrong idea. And so here our page of wands in reverse, there's like the movement of that new beginning is not there, even though that's what you would desire. But the innocence of, yes, it can be like this, is not there. You're getting it. Knight of Sword. But the Judgment is reverse. And the Death is reverse. So that means that in the month of January, you're going to get it here. But when it comes to those core beliefs that are in the waters, that are imprinted in your cells, that you're not going to put the Judgment on. When it comes to the water, you're going to cut the head of what makes you feel like crap, but you will not make the judgment of why it makes you feel like that and readjusting it. You're not doing the purification part. 8th house. And we're entering into the 8th house. That's Scorpio, 8th house. Scorpio holds the old wounds and things like that haven't been purified, that create karma, that defines our capacity of intimacy, of receiving, money of others, of sexuality, receiving pleasure, intimacy, and all of that. That's all Scorpio. And here it's in reverse because we don't want to pull the Judgment. We want to cut it's like the Tower shows you something and you're going to react to it. But instead of reacting, try allowing the Judgment and the transformation. Or maybe this is going to come a bit later, a bit in February. But the first part here is to break that association here, that perception. So that prevents you from embarking in relationships like a Page of Wands. Let's clarify this for you, my beautiful Taurus. In relationships, in life, in whatever, okay, the dynamics with others. Okay. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Taurus for the month of January 2024. January 2024. One more time. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords in reverse, the 7 of Wands, and our 8 of Swords in reverse, which is understanding because here we have it upright, but with the Ace of Sword. So there's really something that helps you get out of your head and start making moves. 8 of Wands. What is that Page of Cup? Making moves is, like being out there, trying to be in the flow. I'm not going to resist anymore. I'm not going to be in my head anymore. But there's something I'm still holding on to. What is that Page of Cup on the side? I was sure a card came out. I stopped on the Tower. Okay. Ah, there it is. Okay. Knight of Wands. So maybe it came out of the left field. Maybe you're coming in the month with a surprising approach, offer, out of the blue. There it is, the cup, and you're like, okay, you're starting with it, but there's a core thing you're keeping safe because you have a hard time seeing this as something that can innocently grow and become your King of Cups. You're not feeling emotionally safe in that thing. What is the Ace of Swords? What did you understand? Well, there's the Judgment. So you have a first part of a judgment that allows you to say yes to the dress, say yes to whatever that proposal is. But your Three of Cups is in reverse. So there's still something that makes you sad inside. Okay. So let's look at like it probably brings it up. You know, Three of Cups, it's our friends, and maybe the people around you are not so supportive or whatever. But here, this kind of provokes something in you. Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse for Taurus? Oops. Ah, okay. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. They're in reverse. For the Five of Pentacles, it's good. Here we want to have a Six of Pentacles, but there's leftovers here. It's like if you don't believe that it can grow into something solid and concrete. It's like, oh yeah, the passion, the moves like this, but there's a part of me that I'm realizing, oh, I should have more faith than this. But there's old beliefs that prevent you from believing that there's going to be the investment in you, that it is going to be balanced, that it is going to be engaged long term. What are these Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse? Yeah, what you're not seeing is that your own Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. And there's a part of you that doesn't want to see it. It's so strong. When we have strength here in reverse, that means that this is anchored in your body. And that truth, lie, is stronger than your higher self. See, it's on top. That knows that this is the real you. But when this is the real me, nobody commits to me. Nobody invests in me. I don't think I'm enough. And I probably suffered a lot of abandonment from the way people acted towards me. Maybe from Kings of Pentacles. So here, the Tower. The Tower is acting on that Queen of Swords to remove those beliefs in your heart so that you can take the concrete pentacle, so that you can become a Six of Pentacles for real, or that solid offer, that it's not just, maybe it arrived out of the blue, but it's not just a fleeting thing that's going to disappear. This is what the Tower is trying to break down so that you can start perceiving it that way, therefore making your decisions and your actions based on that. and therefore having the results that we should have. But here we have 7 of, so it's doing this, but you're still in the cloud here. This is what is needed to clear the cloud. 10 of Cups. You're at your 10 of Cups. You need, when it comes to knowing happiness and joy, being able to share it, you need that extra cup, Taurus, so that it's not just, I'm doubting every move that is being made, because is it a move of love? Is it a snake in the, what do they want? Am I going to have to sacrifice for the next 40 years? Is that what commitment is all about? Or is it going to be a castle in Spain? You cannot be in the fog like that. So what creates the fog are those old wounded parts of you. And they are going to come up to the surface. So are you going to react to them, or are you going to readjust them? Here. There's our 4 of Pentacles. Are you going to close yourself up to make sure that you remain happy, content? Are you going to hold on to these pains like these are my truths? Let's look at death. Ooh, that went away. Sorry. Here's our King of Pentacles again. So, King of Pentacles, Hermit, and here's our Strength in reverse. You're going to move towards, trying to balance all of this. But the strength of your lion, the strength of your personal reality, of your ego, your body, your old memories, the lion is in that part here. Okay, well, strength is here, but that's when it's upright. It's upright. When it's in reverse, we're acting here. So we are reacting. We're reacting instead of being connected to our higher self that would bring our, the shape of our reality into the heart chakra, into alignment. That's what the strength is. But when it's in reverse, then we're reacting. But you're using your wisdom, the hermit. Instead of using strength, you're using the hermit here to slowly bring yourself from, it's reversed. From the 4s to the 6. From the 4s to the 6. 6 of Pentacles. From I have to preserve myself, to protect myself. I'm going to use my wisdom. I'm going to use step by step to bring into a balance. Take that pentacle and make it into a I am enough. I can be cherished, protected. I will cherish and protect myself. But in a relationship, in a 2 of Cups, I can have faith because I would never abandon myself. I can commit to me. I can commit, allow myself to engage because I won't be afraid of it ending up in an abandonment and not growing. This is the path towards that. So the month of January, it's that transitioning. So I'm going to call this transitioning. And I wouldn't be surprised if you did have, we need that special candy at the end of the rope to push ourselves through transitions. So you probably received it. It's out of the blue. You started it, but all these things are coming up. Let them come up so that you can address them, so that you can rise above them. Doing that judgment is going to be your salvation, to clear all of this, to allow yourself to transform. So it's the transition towards the transformation here. So some of you, it's going to be that. Others of you will do it faster and will transform this month, so that you can experiment that Page of Cup and that Ace of Pentacle in a joyful, enthusiastic way, like this, and not in a fog that I have to protect myself. That's the thing. So, on this, my beautiful Tauruses, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and all of that. If you want a private reading, you know that the description is below. You have the website, you go on there. That's it. Yeah, sorry. Also, thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And as usual, on the new moons and the full moons, I ask the divine to give you back in the shape that will serve you for your betterment, for your joy, for your expansion. And so, on this, have an amazing new year, my beautiful Tauruses. And I'll see you next month.